Top three drivers out of this one, bumping up to the 1/16th odd. We are off and underway. Shane Barrier leading us out here in this one. And a clean start here in this one for the most part. Barrier up and over the double there into the wood section now. Daniel Grobe in the number 2 spot. And I think Pfeifer still holding on to third. Pablo Tejada may have just jumped up to third. And indeed, Tejada up to the number 3 spot. As they work their way back around onto the front straight they go now. It's Barrier, Grobe, Tejada, Pfeifer, Allen, Vasan, Fairchild. So Jaylen Fairchild, he bumped up twice yesterday. He's trying to bump up a third time. He's already up to 7th here in this one. Nine minutes left to go here in this one. Shane Barrier going to be out front. Pablo Tejada right. Oh, Tejada getting sideways. That is now going to allow out Grobe, Tejada, and Pfeifer all going to be right there together. That's the battle for second, third, and fourth as they're working their way back around here onto the left-hand side, down the back stretch. Daniel Grobe in the number 2 spot. Tejada in the 3 spot. Jeff Pfeifer right there behind him in the 4 spot. Pfeifer, the JQ Racing driver, trying to chase down the Techno of Pablo Tejada. Back onto the left, up and over the triple they go. Tejada goes a little bit wide there. Pfeifer follows that same line. Here they come back down the front stretch now. 8:10 left to go. It looks like maybe this morning the track may not have quite as much grip as it did yesterday. Tyler Hooks makes his way back here in the booth. We'll talk to him about the track a little bit as he spent his fair share on the track this morning, and he's got more time to spend on it after that. Here they come back on the left-hand side. Now I believe that is going to be maybe our race leader there, Shane Barrier, as they come around. And Daniel Grobe now has taken over the lead. Shane Barrier dropped back to the number 2 spot. So this is a battle 1 and 2. Onto the back right side of the track they go. Grobe out front. Shane Barrier into the number 2 spot. Jeff Pfeifer up to 3rd. Battle for the lead. Look at Barrier. Barrier looking for the inside line on Grobe right now. Up and over the step up. And, oh, he's got to be checks up. Good move there for Shane Barrier. They swap back and forth up and over the triple now. Barrier looking for the inside line. He knows they're both in the bum spot at this point. Grobe out front, Barrier in second. As these two drivers kind of battle with one another, Jeff Pfeifer is closing that gap up on him along with Pablo Tejada in 4th. And here's that battle now for 3rd, 4th, and 5th. As they come up and over the step. Oh, Pfeifer comes up short. Tejada going to be right there behind him. And look at this pack here. Wow, Sebastian Vasan, he makes a move there on Pablo Tejada up to the number 4 spot. Here they come on the left-hand side as they're going to be chasing down Pfeifer. Pfeifer clips that inside pipe a bit. Pfeifer still in 3rd. Tejada back to 4th. Vasan into 5th. 340 down, 620 left to go here. Looks like several drivers starting to make their pit stops in this one. That battle for 1st and 2nd still going here. Jeff Pfeifer closing the gap up on him, though. Pfeifer in the number 3 spot. Pfeifer, an accomplished RC plane pilot. Back around across the wood here. Barrier taking that tight inside line. And at this point right now, Barrier's trying to work his way by Grobe because here comes Pfeifer. 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, all in the bump spots. Pablo Tejada in 4th, just outside the bump spot. And Jaylen Fairchild, he bumped twice yesterday. Now he's trying to do it again here in this one. He is in the number 5 spot, closing the gap up on these guys. Onto the backside they go. Barrier has to check up there, trying not to hit Grobe. Oh, Grobe spins out. Barrier takes over the lead now. Grobe drops back to the number 2 spot. There goes Pfeifer. Pfeifer moves to the inside. Pfeifer checks up there. They all know they're in a bump spot right now. They want to win this race, but more than that, they want to bump up to the 116th. Oh, trouble for Grobe there. Pfeifer, what a beautiful line for Pfeifer. Pfeifer saw all that going down. He took it all the way to the outside, missing that. That could have been catastrophic there for Pfeifer as well. Pfeifer in the number 2 spot now. Grobe in 3rd. So now here comes Jaylen Fairchild in the number 4 spot. Battle for the bump now. Onto the backside of the track they go. Coming back through the center section. Grobe clips the inside pipe. Pfeifer, Fairchild dives to the inside. Over the back double they go. Grobe dropping back to the number 4 spot. So Jaylen Fairchild driving the JQ Racing Buggy, the Jeff Werner Rent-A-Ride, up into the number 3 spot. He's looking to try and bump up again. Oh, he bumps that inside pipe just a bit there. 4:15 left to go. Daniel Grobe in the number 4 spot. This is going to be the battle to watch here. 6 minutes down, 4 to go. Oh, big mistake for Fairchild. That's going to allow Grobe to go on by. Oh, tough luck there, a tough marshal for Fairchild. He is still going to be in 4th, but he's got a lot of making up to do now. Ooh, Fairchild and Tejada battling out right now. Fairchild still holding on to the number 4 spot, and I believe that's going to be Vasan now right there behind him along with Tejada. So 4, 5, and 6 all there together. Oh, Fairchild gets a little bump there. Fairchild coming into pit lane this time. Oh, none of our top 3 drivers have made a pit stop yet. 3:20 left to go here. Shane Barrier, race leader. Jeff Pfeifer right behind him. Could these guys be trying to go the full 10 minutes? There goes Barrier into pit lane. Jeff Pfeifer goes on by. So Pfeifer out front leading the way here in this one. Barrier into 2nd now. Grobe into 3rd. Vasan to 4th. Tejada to 5th. Kurt Wenger to 6th now. Fairchild having a long lap here in this one. Fairchild dropping, bearing through the field. He's back in 10th now. And here comes Pfeifer, it looks like, in for pit. Pfeifer in for fuel now. Shane Barrier working his way around. Take a look there at our AKA pit lane cam. Shane Barrier going to be out front. Sebastian Vasan going to be in the number 3 spot. I think Pfeifer comes out of pit lane, going to be sitting in 2nd. There's Shane Barrier right there, the white buggy, as he heads onto the left-hand side. Barrier, Vasan, Grobe, Wenger, Tejada, Brewer, Pfeifer, Fairchild, Gray, Ayers, Hartman, Ferrell, Allen, Drogo, and Brian Allen. So Shane Barrier out front leading the way here in this one. Looking to try and bump his way up to the 116th odd. Sebastian Vasan in that number 2 spot, Grobe in the 3 spot. Look at Shell what's racing Kurt Wenger. Wenger up in the number 4 spot now, only 2.3 seconds back from Grobe. Nine minutes down, 1 to go here in this one. .45 seconds left to go. Vasan, Barrier, Grobe, Wenger, Pfeifer, Tejada, Fairchild, Brewer, Hartman, Ayers, Gray, Ferrell, Rob Allen, Brian Allen, and Marco Drogo. And Sebastian Vasan now taking over the number 1 spot here in this one. Shane Barrier in the number 2, Daniel Grobe in the number 3. Kurt Wenger in the number 4 spot. Wenger Only 1.8 seconds back from Grobe right now. Kurt Wenger now up into the number 3 spot. Wenger on the right-hand side, coming down through the center now. So Wenger has now worked his way up to third. Jeff Pfeifer in the number 4 spot. Here we're looking at Jeff Pfeifer as he works his way around in that 4th place spot just out of the transfer. Kurt Wenger from 11th on the grid. Sebastian Vasan from 10th on the grid. Time has expired. These drivers are going to be done when they cross the line here. Sebastian Vasan with the win. Shane Barrier comes around for second. And the battle for third, Kurt Wenger is going to take it. Sebastian Vasan, Shane Barrier, and Kurt Wenger, all three bumping up to the 1/16th odd. Jeffrey Pfeifer will take that number 4 spot. Scottie Brewer 5th. Pablo Tejada, Jaylen Fairchild, Edwin Hartman, Hagen Gray, and Rob Allen will round out the top 10 there for that one. Coming up next is race number 13 as we move our way through main day here